Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Racha, Kodash, Mama. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder as well. Salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing this truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Karab Ban Yasharala, coming out of the 90 camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, today, I'll be coming out with another little impromptu, wasn't really planned, but without further ado, I'm going to get right into it. This is Sirach, chapter 11, verse 33. Take heed of a mischievous man, for he worketh wickedness, lest he bring thee upon thee a perpetual blot. So you got to take heed of a mischievous man. We all know who the mischievous man is. We ain't got to say no names. Just look at the picture. But he worketh wickedness, because they're the border of wickedness, lest he bring upon thee a perpetual blot. So you gotta take heed. You gotta pay attention, because that mischievous man can bring upon you a perpetual blot. You know, shameful spewing on your character or on your name. You know, we call him Esau, the nation of Edom. Just gonna go ahead and say the nation of Edom. You know, so he's also known as the okie doke champ, because he's pulled the okie doke on pretty much everybody around the four corners of the earth. That got people thinking that the Israelites is black and he is white, but there is no black or white on the, person on the planet. You know, when it comes down to Yasharala, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, i.e. the Israelites, we are different shades of brown. And then you have the speckled bird or the confusion of face that look like the other nations. But continuing. This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So you don't trust your enemy, just like how iron oxidizes and it starts to rust, so is his wickedness, meaning you can pretty much guarantee that the okie doke champ, Esau, he's guaranteed to do some kind of wickedness. He's bound to do it some kind of way, form, or fashion. And he's always gonna come to you like he all friendly and cool. But continuing. Verse 11. Though he humbleth himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. So though he come humbling himself, crouching down, pretending to be nice, you take good heed, meaning you pay attention. You don't fall for the okie doke. Beware, meaning be careful of him, and you shall understand. And it'll be just like looking in a looking glass, and you will know altogether. It's like we'll say looking at him through a magnifying glass, and you will know that altogether that his rust, i.e. his wickedness, has not been wiped away. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. So you don't set your enemies by you. You don't trust them. Unless when he has overthrown you in some way, manner, or form or fashion, he stand up in your place. Neither sit him at your right hand, lest he seek to take your spot, to take your place. And then at the end, you remember what the Most High said about not trusting your enemies, and then you are pricked with his words. These words come back to you, and it's kind of, uncomfortable to think about, but you got to be careful. I'm going to jump down to verse 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee in a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And that explains Esau, these Edomites, to a T. An enemy will speak real sweet. That's what he do. He like to speak sweet, or semi-sweet, because we looking through that looking glass, that magnifying glass, so we already know that he ain't telling the truth. So we ain't gonna even say sweet. He's speaking sour. But for people who don't understand Esau, he sounds like he's speaking sweetly with his lips, speaking good words, speaking nice things. You know what I'm saying? But in his heart, he is imagining how to throw you in the pit. He is imagining how, or coming up, well, trying to figure out a way to take you out. You know what I'm saying? And when something happened, oh, he's gonna act like and weep and and make it seem like, oh, he just cared so much. But the first time he get opportunity to harm you in any way, form, or fashion, he is not gonna be satisfied with blood. So yeah, you got to watch. You got to watch the Okie Doke Champ, because he's very slick, and you have to be looking through that looking glass. I.e., you got to be armed with the scriptures. You got to be diligent and paying attention to these Edomites, because they speak sweetly, but in their hearts and in their mind is death, bloodshed, and murder. This is my last point. This is Sirach 27. When thou art present, he will speak sweetly and admire thy words, but at the last he will writhe his mouth and slander thy saying. So Esau, he like to speak like he all cool with you in front of your face, and he act like he admire your words. You know what I'm saying? Come up with that devilish smile that he always have. But at the last, he's gonna writhe his mouth, and he's gonna twist his mouth. He's gonna form some kind of slanderous saying to slander what you said, or to twist your words, or to defame your character. Character defamation, slander. And with that, shalom.